Hey guys, my name is Jared. I'm a Chief Flight Instructor here at Thrust Flight, and today I'm here with Walter.
Hello, my name is Walter, and today we're going to be talking about top 5 reasons to become a pilot.
One of the top reasons to become a pilot is having a passion for aviation, right? It's typically the reason that we all get into it, right? Something happened, you got bit by the aviation bug in the past, and you never let it get away from you. You know, that's what you feel like you were kind of born to do or what you love to do, and you just want to fly airplanes, right? Simple as that.
To jump in on that, I actually had a college professor when I was younger ask me why I wanted to be a pilot. And I said, I don't know. That I was born to do this, right? That's my answer. There was never really a tangible reason other than I just love it. I love seeing the birds come in and fly down to approach to minimums and land it on the runways. It's just been a passion of mine. And for a lot of you out there who are thinking of flight training, it's probably going to be the same thing for many of you. That passion never leaves you, and it only gets stronger as you go.
Yeah, absolutely. And you don't have to necessarily be passionate about aviation to be in it. It is a job, and if it's a lucrative career and something that you think you'd be interested in, then by all means pursue it. But that is the reason that the majority of people get into it, right?
The second reason to become a pilot is return on investment. You've taken out a huge loan for flight training, and now it's time to pay it all back after you finish your training. The return on investment, it's not going to happen immediately, but definitely through the accruage of seniority, which we've talked about in previous videos, that seniority is going to help your pay, and as a result, you'll be able to pay that loan off and start making profit, right? Yeah, and that's a big reason why I think people should become pilots, because even though it's not great in the beginning for pay, it does increase as you get further along in your career.
Yeah, exactly. Like we've said in a previous video, you really do have to look at the back end of the career, if this is your career, about what your return on investment is going to be, not so much short-sighted, what am I going to make being a banner tower or whatever it's going to be, but what that career is going to look like in 35 years from now or whatever it may be. All right, the third reason to become a pilot right now is that it is a booming industry right now. If you haven't heard, there's a pilot shortage. Big surprise. There's always a pilot shortage, right? We're always running out, but right now is literally the best time that there has ever been to become a pilot.
Yes, and no more $15 an hour flying a CRJ. Now airlines are paying up to $90 an hour
for first
year. So that is unprecedented in our industry. And it's a great time if you're thinking about flight training right now. There's literally not a better time in aviation history to be here right now.
Absolutely. And there's airlines that are lowering their minimums. There's 23-year-old captains at Delta and crazy stuff like that going on. It's literally, the hiring has never been like this. We've never seen anything like it. So now is the time to get in. You're potentially 2 or 3 years away from a 6-figure career, and it's just going to grow after that.
Yeah, it's going to get better. And the fourth reason to become a pilot is travel benefits. I don't know about you guys, but I love seeing the world. I don't like being cooped up in one spot. I'm a nomad. So I like going from place to place and seeing different things, seeing different cultures. And I think that's a great part of life that majority of other professions, if you get a desk job working 9 to 5, you don't get that perspective. You may get that once a week out of the year. Whereas you're getting paid to travel and go see these places. And that's the nice part about being an airline pilot or even a corporate pilot. You get to see the world and different people groups and get educated on different cultures and history.
Absolutely, yeah. Most people get to take a vacation like once a year, right? Like we're going to take our yearly vacation to Disney World or whatever it is. And once you get benefits or whatever it may be, you can be looking pretty much every month. Do you have 3 or 4 days that you can go somewhere? You can go to Europe or in that time or whatever it may be. Even if you're not taking a vacation, your job is to travel. So you have a fun overnight, you get to see the town or explore around and see all kinds of different stuff just from doing your job. So the fifth reason to become a pilot is it's challenging, right? And for me personally, that's fulfilling. That kind of fits my personal definition of success as a job that challenges me and is interesting every day. It's kind of a mission-oriented job where you're trying to get from A to B, you're trying to get these people somewhere, and you have to figure out ways to do it. You got weather and all kinds of different circumstances that are in your way, and you have to figure a way out of them.
And one thing that isn't talked about enough is during your training, you're going to see rapid improvement, but you're also going to see plateaus where you think you're stuck and you're not improving when you really are making headway, but in the moment, because the maneuver isn't done to standards, it seems like you're plateauing and you're not really moving towards that goal. So actually fighting through that and showing perseverance and the character that you possess to be a pilot is the most rewarding experience that I can give to someone as a flight instructor. And I can count numerous times where I thought, man, I can't do this. This is really, really hard. And once you complete it, you're like, wow, if I can do this, then I can do anything. And that's the confidence that really it gives you. And that's very rewarding for me. And as you speak, rewarding for yourself as well.
Absolutely, yeah. And I was speaking kind of like from an airline perspective, but absolutely CFI is one of the most rewarding jobs I've ever had. The first time you see that student do their first solo, you kick them out of the nest and they're up there doing everything that you taught them and succeeding. There's nothing really like it.
All right, guys, that wraps up our video for top 5 reasons to become a pilot. If you have any questions or comments, leave a comment down below and don't forget to like and subscribe for future videos.
Yeah.
Perfect.
There we go.
Nice.